Yo, good evening, USA, Canada, all over the world. Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, host with the most, creator, the misunderstood lonely nomad, the unstoppable independent podcaster, and rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. And you are rocking with Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, the review show where we go over the bodies of work of music artists such as rappers, singers, and of course, reviews in TV shows, movies, games, and of course, podcasts as well. Um, Live and direct from StreamYard and YouTube, and alongside of myself is the Instagram live feed of the podcast show page on Instagram. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you can be reminded of when I'm going to be going on Instagram live every week. All right. So now I couldn't record off the Meat Rat Chains New York podcast because of a limit. You know what I'm saying? So I have to wait till Saturday to actually do whatever it is. Um so mentally, physically, and spiritually, mentally I've been a little overwhelmed actually. I've been overwhelmed a little bit with so much to process as far as like the whole fucking the whole fucking what is it? The the life insurance shit. Um it's been taking me like maybe almost all day to actually process this whole thing, and for the most part I'm just like, why am I being dragged into the whole life insurance mess? It's like, I don't know, man. It's just, I- I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that's been dragged into hectic situations and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure many of you out there probably felt that way as well. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stay too long on this. So anyway, so mentally I'm overwhelmed. Physically and spiritually I am doing all right. Although I I had a little setback, of course, but I'm not here to go in too deep with the whole health situation. So anyway, man, let's get this show rocking and cracking. So here we go. We're gonna get into a little thing that I like to call the move the chillax man cave popcorn lounge. All right, we're gonna get into that right now. Yeah. Our first review is a Jackie Chan movie that I seen when I was in Florida. Called Jackie Chan's Who Am I? So let's get into it. Here we go. All right. So Jackie Chan's Who Am I? Also known as Jackie Chan's Who Am I? Is a 1998 Hong Kong action comedy film directed by Benny Chan and Jackie Chan, who also starred in the lead role. The film was released in Hong Kong on the 17th of January 1998. It is also Chan's second film to be scripted and shot in English. The first one being Mr. Nice Guy. Also starring Jackie Chan, Michelle Faray, Murray Yamamoto, Ron Smurzak, and Ed Nelson and Washington Z Solo. All right, so let's get into this though. Now I don't usually go over production notes, but so we'll get into it. So, Who Am I was shot on locations in Namibia, South Africa, and the Netherlands between February and March 1997. The film features several landmarks such as Sun City in South Africa, um, Erasmus Bridge in Rotterdam, the Burstraves. No, hold on. The Burstravers, um, the Cube Houses, and the William Smart William Swerve building. And hold on, Dutch City, Dordrecht was also used as a location on the Voorstraat, the um, Vleeshowarstraat, as well as the fountains by Hans Petrie in front of the former um, Rifaja Hospital. The film also features an elaborate chase scene involving the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 4 GSR and a pack of chasing BMW 3 Series E36, in which Jackie, Yuki, and Christine in the Evolution attempt to escape from their captors. Several memorable stunts in the Evolution 4 were featured, including a spin parking maneuver, market chase, and flipping the car onto its side and roof. In the making of documentary, the team outlined the numerous Lance evolutions that were used for the entire sequence due to harsh physical challenges presented by the stunts. The use of the Evolution 4 was consistent with the ongoing presence and sponsorship of Mitsubishi in Jackie Chan's films of that era. And as for the box office, I'm not even gonna get into. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it though. So in Hong Kong, it made 5 million, 5 million, um, 16,291 dollars. China, 9,663,000 dollars. Taiwan, 1,092,846 dollars. South Korea, 2,200,000. Germany, 971,000. Switzerland, 41,000. 74,000 dollars. Netherlands, 79,000. Italy, 17,000. And of course, we go to reception. So the 18th Hong Kong Film Awards, of course, obviously, the best film and best actor Jackie Chan and best editing Peter Chung and Chai Yu all got nominations, and of course Jackie Chan won for best action choreography, best sound design with a nomination too. So home media, the US DVD release is cut by 9 minutes with the following changes and omissions. Unlike the original HK version of the film, the scene where Jackie Chan and his unit are double crossed in the helicopter is shown immediately after the helicopters take off. This takes away the big reveal effect of what actually happened with Jackie Chan and his men. Yeah, I'm not gonna really get into too much of this though, man. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into too much of this though. So anyway, Um. Okay, let's get to another movie that's also a classic. I don't really like calling it a fucking cult, man. I have strong feelings about the word cult. So I'm not even gonna get into why I have an issue with it. So, okay, Rumble in the Bronx is a 1995 Hong Kong martial arts film starring Jackie Chan, Anita Mu, of French, of French, Francois Yip. It was directed by Stanley Tong with action choreographed by Chan and Tong. Released in Hong Kong in 1995, Rumble in the Bronx had a successful worldwide theatrical run and brought Chan into the North American mainstream. The film is set in the Bronx area of New York City, but was filmed in and around Vancouver, Canada. The film grossed $76 million worldwide, $154 million adjusted for inflation in 2021 against a US $1.5 million budget, making it the most film of profitable film of 1996. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, I already mentioned the cast, so let's get into the let's get into the So for the US edit, New Line Cinema removed this entire scene. Instead, their edit goes straight from um Young leaving his uncle's apartment to chase scene. This specific scene was cut from the Hong Kong version, but included in New Line Cinema's version. Let's see. So New Line Cinema acquired the film for international distribution and commissioned a new music score and an English dub. A scene of Keong's airplane flying into John F. Kennedy International Airport was added to the opening scene, no opening credits. These scenes were added exclusively for the international version. A shot of the syndicate's car pulling up to the Diamond Deal. Kuang and Nancy escaping from the nightclub after the bikers spot them together, and White Tiger taking a golf shot before a subordinate approaches him with his phone. None of these scenes were in the original Hong Kong release. In comparison to the Hong Kong version, 17 minutes of cuts were made, and the new English dub changed some of the context of the characters' conversations. Keong being a cop and having a girlfriend in Hong Kong is never mentioned. Keong's father being shot by a robber years ago is also not mentioned. In the New Line Cinema edit, Elaine buys the grocery store upon her first meeting with Uncle Bill. But in the Hong Kong version, she decides to buy the market at Bill's wedding. The new soundtrack replaced Chan's song over the closing credits with the song Kung Fu by the band Ash, the lyrics of which mention Jackie Chan as well as other Asian figures and characters. Um, you be quish, you be kai, you be kitis in the West. Okay, so how did it do in the box office? Okay, so Hong Kong, 7,356,820. China, $16,110,000. Taiwan, 2,060,705. Japan, $6,751,000. South Korea, $5,080,000. 30 $32,392,447 North America. Germany, $2,306,000. Italy, 343,000. Switzerland, 220,000. Sweden, 168,000. Belgium, 88,000. Denmark, 24,000. Czech Republic, 1,397. Spain, 361,000. $10,580 for Spain. United Kingdom, $1,312,000. Hungary, $86,000 and $86,000. Romania, $40,000. And of course, $9 added. And France, $1,000,000, $232,000. Of course, in Hong Kong, Rumble in the Bronx broke the box office record. Of course, 56,911,136, making it its highest grossing film in Hong Kong up until then. In China, within 10 days of release, the film grossed $100 million from 10 million tickets sold at CNY 10 each. It set a record in Zhuangzhou with CNY 3 million. Well, I'm not even $1 million grossed in the city. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this stuff. So let's get to the critical reception. So when released in North America, Rumble in the Bronx received generally positive reviews, with most critics happy that a Jackie Chan film was finally getting a wide theatrical release in North America. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an 80% approval rating based on reviews from 55 critics, with an average rating of 6.5 out of 10. Most critics praised the action, stunts, and Chan's charm, but found the plot and acting to be lacking. Roger Ebert gave the film a positive review, rating it 3 out of 4 stars. His review for the Chicago Sun-Times stated, in quote, "Any attempt to defend this movie on rational grounds is futile. Don't tell me about the plot and the dialogue. Don't dwell on the acting. The whole point is Jackie Chan, and like Esther and Rogers, he does what he does better than anybody. There is a physical confidence, a grace, and elegance to the way he moves. There is humor to the choreography of the fights. He's having fun. If we allow ourselves to get in the right frame of mind, so we are." Nate Jones in the Daily Utah Chronicle rated the film 3.5 stars. He described Chan as the biggest action hero in the world, like a cross between Bruce Lee, Bruce Willis, Charlie Chaplin, and Harrison Ford, and said Chan has brought the kung fu action picture genre roaring back to life in American pop culture. He praised the action choreography as a masterfully seamless wave, proving that acting and fighting can coexist if they are in the hands of a virtuoso. However, he criticized the English dubbing. The film was featured in a 2015 video essay by Every Frame, a painting, calling attention to the fact that the movie was shot in Vancouver despite being set in the Bronx, where no mountain ranges are visible. So awards and nominations. So 1996 Hong Kong Film Awards. Winner Best Action Choreography. Jackie Chan, Stanley Tong. Um, Jackie Chan, Anita Mu. Um, Peter Chuang, Francois Yip, Barbie Tang, and Francois Yip all got nominations. Winner Best of Show Audiovisual for the Ben Knows Comedy TV spot. 1996 MTV Movie Awards Best Fight Jackie Chan. Television in the United Kingdom, the film was watched by 1.1 million viewers on BBC One in 2008, making it the year's most watched foreign language film on BBC. It was later watched by 1.2 million UK viewers on BBC One in 2009, making it the year's most watched foreign language film on UK television. In 2011, it was again the year's most watched foreign language film on UK television with 900,000 viewers on BBC One. Combined, the film drew at least 3.2 million UK television viewership on BBC One between 2008 and 2011. And of course, I'm not even going to get into the home video, so let's get into we're gonna get into the another classic. Another classic is Jackie Chan Adventures. Hang on one second. Hang on one second. All right, so Jackie Chan Adventures is an American animated action comedy television series created by John Rogers, Dwayne Capizzi, and Jeff Klein, and produced by Sony Pictures Television. Originally as Columbia TriStar Television for the first 3 seasons. The cartoon series premiered on September 9th, 2000, and ran for 5 seasons until its conclusion on July 8th, 2005. The series focuses on a fictionalized version of Hong Kong action film star Jackie Chan, who operates in life as an archaeologist and special agent, combating threats that are mainly magical and supernatural, based on real life mythologies and supernatural stories from Asia and around the world, with the aid of his family and close friends. Yep. Hold on a second. So, the casting is Jackie Chan, obviously, James C, Stacy Chan, Sab Shimono, Noah Nelson, Clancy Brown, Adam Baldwin, Miguel Sandoval, Susan Eisenberg, Franco Velez, and John DiMaggio. Okay. Many of the episodes created for Jackie Chan Adventures featured references to Chan's actual works, with the actor making live action appearances in the form of an interview situation, answering questions about his life and work. The series was aired in the United States on Kids WB, with reruns aired on Toon Disney's Jetix programming block, as well as Cartoon Network. The series proved a success on children's television, including abroad, leading to the creation of a toy franchise and 2 video games based on the series. Sorry about that. Pretty sure you probably know what the you folks out there probably know what the premise is. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that though. We'll go to the reception. So Common Sense Media gave the show 4 out of 5 stars, saying light-hearted, entertaining, suspenseful, and humorous. This show may not be deep, but it's a lot of fun. And obviously, let's see. Hold on a second. hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna really get into that right there. I didn't even know they came out with a Jackie Chan Adventures Legends of the Dark hand for Game Boy Advance. I had no idea. And then for PlayStation 2, oh wow. Yeah, so for Game Boy Advance, actually it came out November 6th, 2001, and November 30th, 2001 in Europe. Of course, find 8 stolen scrolls and stop the Dark Hand from unleashing demons. And Jackie Chan Adventures Action PlayStation 2, Sony Computer Entertainment, October 1st, 2004. Europe, September 19th, 2004. China and canceled in the US. Play as Jackie Chan and collect the talismans comp- compatible with the PlayStation's iToy. The successors. Okay, so um, following Jackie Chan adventures, Chan set off to create local productions in Asia. The first Jackie Chan Fantasia is a 52 episode Chinese animated series produced by Nanjing Hongying Animation Entertainment. It aired in 2009 on on CCTV and in English on Sonic Nickelodeon. In 2017, Chan announced all new Jackie Chan Adventures, a $6 million, 104 episode Chinese CG animated series produced by Zhejiang Talent Television and Film, um, Corgus JJ Culture Media Company, and VJ Animation Studio. It was released in China in 2017 with a feature film scheduled for 2019. Despite the name, it is unrelated to the American series. Later in 2008, this series was adopted by Sun TV Network in South Indian multiple languages. So, um, so there you go, right there. We're gonna go into All right, so we're gonna get into a little thing that I like to call um music Kool-Aid. So get your drinks, your juice, your water for and pour yourself a cup so you can enjoy this segment right here, music Kool-Aid. Okay, as people would say, ladies first, right? Let's get into Trina's. Okay, Katrina Laverne Taylor, um, born December 3rd, 1974, known professionally as Trina, is an American rapper. She rose to the prominence, excuse me, in 1998 with her appearance on the Trick Daddy single "Nah Nigga." Oh shit. Trina has been described by Double XL as the most consistent female rapper of all time. In 2013, Complex ranked her single pullover number 27 in their top 50 best rap songs by women. In 2014, Trina has included in Billboard's list of the 31 female rappers who changed hip hop. Oh boy. So, although sources are inconsistent regarding her actual birth year, with some claiming it to be 1974, 1975, or 1978, Katrina Laverne Taylor's birthday is considered to be December 3rd, 1974. She grew up in the Liberty City area of Miami, Florida. Um, Her father is Dominican, while her mother is while her mother, Vanessa Taylor, was Bahamian. They separated when Trina was a child. She attended Miami Northwestern Senior High School, where she was a majorette, and where she graduated from 1992. Taylor initially educated herself towards becoming a real estate agent before switching her career path to music. Trina's brother, Will Brent Bain Jr., was murdered in 2013. Her mother, Vanessa Taylor, died at age 62 after a struggle with cancer in September 2019. Damn, that's tough, man. That's tough, man. So let's go to her career. Breakthrough, The Baddest Bitch, 1988 to 2000. In 1988, Trina was studying to get her real estate license when she got caught the attention of Miami rapper Trick Daddy, who asked her to appear on his track Nan Nigga. The song was released as the lead single from Trick's second studio album, www.thug.com, on July 14th, 1998, reaching number 62 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and number 3 on the rap songs chart. This kick-started Trina's rap career, leading to a record deal with Slip and Slide Records, with distribution from Atlantic Records. Um, on March 21st, 2000, Trina released her debut album, The Baddest Bitch, which debuted at number 33 on the U.S. Billboard 200 and number 11 on the top R&B hip hop albums. Albums chart. It stayed on the Billboard 200 chart for 39 weeks and on the hip hop R&B album chart for 49 consecutive weeks, and was certified gold by the RIAA by November of that year. The album was preceded by the singles The Baddest Bitch on December 22nd, 1999, and Pull Over on February 13th, 2000, which reached number 93 on the Hot 100, number 46 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and number 41 on the Rap Songs chart. Diamond Princess, 2001 to 2003. Trina began working on her second album in 2001 with Missy Elliott, enjoying more creative control than ever before, saying in interviews that the album was more what Trina's about, how Trina looks, how Trina feels, the things that Trina consists of. During this time, she started her own record label imprint, Diva Enterprises. In September 2002, she signed 9-year-old recording artist Little Brianna, who would appear on her track Candy and later be known as Brianna Perry. On August 27th, 2002, Trina released her second album, Diamond Princess, which debuted at number 14 on the Billboard 200 and number 5 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart, selling 67,000 units in its first week. The album was preceded by Told Y'all featuring Rick Ross, which reached number 64 on the Hot R&B hip hop songs chart and appeared on the soundtrack to the action comedy All About the Benjamins, and No Panties featuring Tweet, which reached number 88 on the Hot R&B hip hop songs chart and number 45 on the UK singles chart. Hang on a second here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. All right. Glamorous Life, 2004 to 2005. On August 4th, 2005, Trina released her third studio album, Glamorous Life, which debuted at number 11 on the Billboard 200, number 2 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart, and number 2 on the top rap albums chart, selling 77 units, 700, excuse me, 77,000 units in its first week. The album was preceded by the single Don't Trip featuring Lil Wayne on April 28th, 2005, which reached number 74 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and Here We Go featuring Kelly Rowland on September 23rd, 2005, which became one of Trina's most successful singles, reaching number 17 on the Hot 100, number 8 on the Hot R&B and Hip Hop Songs chart, and number 3 on the Hot Rap Songs chart, and top 20 in most countries worldwide. The single was certified gold in the US in June 2006. The album's third and final single, The Club, featuring Mannie Fresh, was released on November the 22nd, 2005. Hold on a second, folks. Yeah, okay, so Still the Baddest, 2006 to 2008. On May 18, 2007, it was announced that Trina had left Atlantic Records and signed to EMI in conjunction with her original label, Slip and Slide Records. On April 1st, 2008, Trina released her fourth studio album, Still the Baddest, which reached number 6 on the Billboard 200, number 1 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart, and number 1 on the top rap albums chart, becoming her first album to top the charts. Its first week sales were 47,000. The album was preceded by the single Again, which reached number 25 on the Bubbling under Hot 100, number 59 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and number 19 on the Rap Songs chart. And I Got a Thing for You, featuring Keisha Cole, which reached number 21 on the Bubbling under Hot 100, and number 59 on the Hot R&B and Hip Hop Songs chart. The third and final single from the album, Look Back at Me, featuring Killer Mike, hit number 1 in Denmark. Amazing, 2009 to 2010. On May 4th, 2010, Trina released her fifth studio album, Amazing, which debuted at number 13 on the Billboard 200, number 4 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart, number 2 on the top rap albums, and number 1 on the Billboard Independent Albums chart. The album sold over 32,000 copies in its first week. The album was preceded by the singles That's My Attitude on August 21st, 2009, Million Dollar Girl featuring Diddy and Carrie Hilson on January the 12th, 2010, which reached number 61 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart and number 20 on the Rap Songs chart. Always featuring Monica on April 20th, 2010, which reached number 42 on the Hot R&B / Hip Hop Songs chart, and White Girl featuring Flo Rida and Get Fresh on June 29th, 2010. Independent releases 2011 to 2016. On March 28th, 2011, Trina released the mixtape Diamonds Are Forever. It was preceded by the singles Ghetto featuring T-Pain, Waist So Skinny featuring Rick Ross, and Can I featuring Maya. The mixtape received 4.8 million streams in 2 days. During this time, Trina was preparing her sixth studio album. On November 9th, 11, Trina announced on MTV Rap Fixed Live that she was no longer signed to Slip and Slide Records, the label she had been with since the beginning of her career. Um, yeah. On December 3rd, 2010, Trina released the mixtape Back to Business, which was preceded by the singles Beam featuring Gunplay and Iceberg Slim and Bad Bitch featuring Lola Moreau and Shauna. On December 17th, 2012, Trina appeared as a co-host on the VH1 late night talk show Tiny Tonight with Tiny, Tamar Braxton, and Claudia Jordan. On March 9th, 2015, Trina revealed that she had signed a new imprint venture with Penalty Entertainment. Days earlier, Trina had released the promotional single Real One featuring Rico Love, who said she who she said would be the executive producer of her sixth album. On, on July 21st, 2015, Trina previewed its music video on an episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. At the party live on July 21st, 2015. On October 29th, Wolfgang Gart- Gartner announced that his song Turn Up featuring Trina and Wiley would be featured on the soundtrack for the video game Need for Speed. On November 13th, Trina released her single Fuckboy um, along with a remix of One Direction's Perfect. Both garnered positive reviews. On March 21st, 2016, the 16th anniversary of her debut album, The Baddest Bitch, Trina released the single Overnight, which discusses the ups and downs of her career, including lawsuits, label issues, and being underestimated. On April 1st, 2016, Trina released the single for Forget That featuring Steph LaCour from the Meet the Blacks soundtrack. On July 11th, Trina participated in Missy Elliott's tribute for VH1's Hip Hop Honors. All Hail the Queens. On December 3rd, Trina celebrated her 38th birthday by unveiling a surprise EP, Dynasty 6, at a private art basal event. The One, 2017 to the present. On August 25th, 2017, it was announced that Trina and Trick Daddy would star in the VH1 reality television series Love and Hip Hop Miami. On June 21st, 2019, Trina released her much delayed sixth studio album, The One. In 2020, in a 2020 interview, Trina stated that she was working on another project that was almost done. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the personal life. Trina started the Diamond Doll Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps younger girls with their life struggles. The organization is partnered with the Florida Entertainment Summit to organize the Jingle Bell Toy Drive for children in South Florida. So we going to go into awards and nominations. Trina has received 10 nominations at the BET Awards, 9 of which were for Best Female Hip Hop Artist, and 3 nominations at the Soul Train Music Awards. She has received 4 Source Award nominations, winning one. She has been nominated for 1 American Music Award. She was nominated for 6 awards at the 2002 MTV Music Awards. She was nominated for 1 MTV Sucker Free Summit Award. She has won one. She has won one Golden Trailer Award for her appearance on the film A Miami Tale. She has won two ACAP awards, 2 BMI awards, 1 Billboard Music Award and one EME Award and one All Star Music Award. So I think that's it for Trina's discography. Uh, we'll get to we'll get to the thing. All right, so now we're gonna get to Jordin Sparks. All right. Let's see how much time I have left. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me get a sip of water. All right, so Jordin Sparks Thomas, born December 22nd, 1989, is an American singer, songwriter, and actress. She rose to fame in 2007 after winning the sixth season of American Idol at age 17, becoming the youngest winner in the series history. Um, her self-titled debut studio album, released later that year, excuse me, was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America and has sold over 2 million copies worldwide. The album spawned the Billboard Hot 100 top 10 singles, Tattoo and No Air. The latter, a collaboration with Chris Brown, is currently the third highest selling single by any American Idol contestant, selling over 3 million digital copies in the United States. The song earned Sparks her first Grammy Award nomination for Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. Sparks' second studio album, Battlefield, debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 chart. Its title single reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Sparks the only American Idol contestant to have her first 5 singles reach the top 20 in the United States. The second single, SOS, Let the Music Play, became Sparks' first number 1 on the Hot Dance Club Play chart. Throughout her career, Sparks has received numerous accolades, including an NAACP Image Award and a BET Award, an American Music Award, a People's Choice Award, and the two Teen Choice Awards. In 2009, Billboard magazine ranked her as the 91st artist of the 2000s decade. In 2012, Sparks was ranked at number 92 on VH1's list of the 100 greatest women in music. As of February 2012, she has sold 1.3 million albums and 10.2 million singles in the United States alone, making her one of the most successful American Idol contestants of all time. Following the release of Battlefield, Sparks ventured into acting, pursuing television and Broadway. She made her stage debut as Nina Rosario in the musical In the Heights, and her feature film debut as the titular character in Sparkle. Sparks has also released several perfumes, including Because of You in 2010, as well as Fascinate and Ambition in 2012. After a 5-year absence from music, she released a mixtape, hashtag by Felicia, 2014. Under a new record deal with Louder Than Life, Red Associated labels, a joint deal with Sony Music Entertainment. Sparks R&B's third studio album, and most recent to date, right here, right now, 2015, saw smaller commercial success but received positive reviews from music critics. Sparks was born in Phoenix, Arizona, to Jody Jackson and former professional American football player Felipe Sparks. Um, Jordin has a younger brother, Felipe PJ Sparks Jr., who plays football at Arizona Christian University. Her father is of African American, French, and Cherokee descent, and her mother is of German, English, Scottish, and Norwegian descent. She grew up in the suburbs of Ridgewood, New Jersey, while her father played as a defensive back for the New York Giants. After living in New Jersey, Sparks attended Northwest Community Christian School in Phoenix through the eighth grade. Sparks attended Sandra Day O'Connor High School until 2006, when she was homeschooled by her grandmother, Pam Weedman, to better concentrate on her singing. Uh, Sparks is an evangelical Christian and attends Calvary Community Church in Phoenix. On her American Idol biography, she thanks her parents, grandparents, and God for her win. She won an award for Best Young Artist of the Year in Arizona 3 years in a row. Okay, so 2006 career beginnings and American Idol. Before appearing on American Idol, Sparks participated in and won such talent competitions as Coca-Cola's Rising Star, the Gospel Music Association Academy's Overall Spotlight Award, America's Most Talented Kids, Colgate Country Showdown, and the 2006 drug-free AZ Superstar Search. From the time Jordin was 9 years old until her win as American Idol 2007, her maternal grandfather Pam Weedman managed her. Prior to Idol, Sparks frequently performed the national anthem at various local sporting events, notably for the Phoenix Suns, Arizona Cardinals, and Arizona Diamondbacks. Sparks also appeared with Alice Cooper in his 2004 Christmas show and toured with Christian um, contemporary singer Michael W. Smith in 2006. In 2006, Sparks was one of 6 winners of the Phoenix to Ridge search for the next plus size model. She was flown to California, where she was featured in Torrid ads and promotional pieces. A full page ad for Torrid featuring Sparks ran in the December 2006 issue of 17 magazine. In the summer of 2006, at the age of 16, Sparks auditioned twice for the 6th season of American Idol, once in Los Angeles, but failed to make it past the first round, and again in Seattle after winning Arizona American Idol, a talent competition conducted by Phoenix Fox station KSAZ TV. The Seattle audition is the one seen in the January 17th, 2007 broadcast of American Idol, in which she earned a gold ticket and the right to appear in the Hollywood round. American Idol judge Randy Jackson made the offhand prediction that curly hair will win this year. While on the show, Sparks gained a loyal fan base known as Spark Plugs. On May 23rd, 2007, at the age of 17, Sparks won the 6th season of American Idol. She remains the youngest winner in American Idol history. Cowell said, Jordin was the most improved over the whole season. Didn't start the best, but midway through, this was the girl who suddenly got momentum. He included that young girl, likable, and the singer who won over the entertainer, Lewis. Um, Four selected songs Sparks had performed on American Idol, including the season's um, coronation song, "This Is Mine Now," were made available on her self-titled EP, released on May 22nd, 2007, the day before before the grand finale. The, the coronation song, "This Is Mine Now," peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Sparks' first top 15 hit on the chart. The following summer, Sparks took part in the American Idol's live tour 2007 from July 6th to September 23rd, 2007, along with the other contestants in the top 10. Since her win in 2007, Sparks had returned to Idol 6 times. She performed twice um, on the seventh season on American Idol, once on the Idol Gives Back Results show, singing No Air with Chris Brown, and again with One Step at a Time on May 21st, 2008 for the finale. She performed Battlefield on the May 13th, 2009 episode of American Idol. The following year, Sparks took took part in a tribute to Simon Cowell with other former contestants at the ninth season finale on May 26, 2010. During the 10th season, Sparks performed her new song, "I Am Woman," on the Top 4 Results show. She appeared on the finale of the 11th season singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" alongside that year's fourth place contestant Holly Kavanaugh. Sparks was the most recent female to win the competition until the 12th season. In a comedic clip on the finale, "We Were Sabotaged," the boys of the 12th season realized that she was the mastermind behind the girl's sabotage because it was 5 years since a girl had won. Um, I'm not even gonna go into. I'm not even gonna go into all that stuff. So, okay, so 2007 to 2008, Jordin Sparks and Breakthrough. After winning American Idol, Sparks signed to 19 Recordings slash Jive Records, becoming the first Idol winner to join the label. On August 27, 2007, she released her debut single, "Tattoo," which peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Sparks' first top 10 hit on the chart. The song certified platinum in the United States and Australia. To date, "Tattoo" has sold over 2 million copies in the United States. Um, Sparks released her self-titled album debut. Yes, self-titled debut studio album on November 20th, 2007, which debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200. To date, it has sold over 1 million copies in the U.S. and was certified platinum by the RIAA. No Air, a duet with Chris Brown, was released as the second single from the album in February 2008. In the United States, the song peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Sparks' best charting single to date. It was also her first song to appear on the Hot 100, the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, where it reached number 4. To date, um, the song has sold over 3 million copies in the U.S., making Sparks the first American Idol contestant to reach the 3 million mark. It also became Brown's first song to hit 3 million. No Air also charted in Australia and New Zealand, where it reached number one, receiving platinum certifications in both countries. Hmm. Yeah, both countries. On February the 3rd, 2008, Sparks sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl. She performed in a tribute to Aretha Franklin at the NAACP Awards in February as well. She had previously performed in a tribute to Diana Ross in December 2007. In support of the album, Sparks opened for Alicia Keys on the North America leg of her As I Am tour, starting on April 19th, 2008. Before the tour, a career-threatening throat injury forced Sparks to cancel a few weeks of the shows. Um, Officials officials revealed she was suffering an acute vocal cord hemorrhage and was ordered to strict vocal rest until the condition improved. Sparks was back on the road by April 30th, 2008, and remained on the tour until June 18th, 2008. Sparks later joined Keys for the tour leg in Australia and New Zealand in December 2008. The album's third single, One Step at a Time, was released in June 2008. It peaked at number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100, giving Sparks her fourth top 20 hit on the chart. This makes Sparks the only American Idol contestant to have her first four singles reach the top 20 of the Hot 100. It also charted in the top 20 in Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. In New Zealand, the song reached number two and was certified gold by the Rians. In August 2008, Sparks co-headlined the Jesse and Jordin live tour with Jesse McCartney in the United States and Canada. Sparks received two MTV Video Music Award nominations for Best Female Video for No Air and Best New Artist at the 2008 MTV Video Music Awards. While at the award show, Sparks caused controversy by responding to a joke made by host Russell Brand during his opening monologue, in which he held up a silver ring claiming to have relieved one of the Jonas Brothers of their virginity, saying he would take them more seriously if he wore it around their genitals. Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, that's just terrible. Sparks, who also wears a promise ring, began her introduction of Ti and Rihanna by saying, "It's not bad to wear a promise ring because not everybody, guy or girl, wants to be a slut." In response to the controversy over her slut remark, Sparks told Entertainment Weekly that she does not regret the remark, commenting that "I wish I would have worded it differently, that somebody who doesn't wear a promise ring isn't necessarily a slut, but I can't take it back now." At the 2008 American Music Awards, Sparks won the award for favorite artist in the adult contemporary category. Course obvious. Okay, so course obvious. 2009 to 2010 Battlefield. Um, on January 20th, 2009, Sparks performed Faith at the Commander in Chief's inaugural ball hosted by Barack Obama during the first inauguration of Barack Obama. Her second studio album, Battlefield, was released in the United States on July 21st, 2009. The album's title track was released as the lead single on May 25th, 2009, and reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song peaked um, in the top 5 in Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. In the United States, Battlefield debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200, peaking higher than her debut album's position of number 10. However, the album was notably unsuccessful compared to her debut, only selling 177,000 copies in the US and having failed to earn any chart certificates. In support of the album, Sparks opened for the Jonas Brothers on the North America leg of the Jonas Brothers World Tour 2009. Starting on June 20th, 2009, she also opened for Britney Spears on the second leg of her circus tour in North America, beginning on August 24th, 2009. Sparks served as a replacement for Ciara. She opened with Christina DeBarge, Girlicious, and one call. SOS Let the Music Play was released as the second single from Battlefield on September 15, 2009. The song topped the US Hot Dance Club Songs chart, becoming Sparks' first number 1 on the chart, and peaked in the top 15 in the United Kingdom. During this time, she recorded the duet Art of Love with Australian artist Guy Sebastian for his 5th studio album, Like That. The song reached the top 10 in Australia and New Zealand and was certified platinum by the Australian Recording Industry Association. The third single from Battlefield, Don't Let It Go to Your Head, was released in the United Kingdom on January 8th, 2010. In May 2010, Sparks embarked on her first headlining tour in the United States, the Battlefield Tour. It began on May 1st, 2010, and ended on July 18th, 2010, stopping in over 35 major cities in the United States. In support of the DVD Blu-ray re-release of the Disney animated film Beauty and the Beast, Sparks recorded a cover of the film's title track for the soundtrack. A music video for the song was released on October 18th, 2010. 2010 to 2012 solo music hiatus, compilations, and films. In March 2011, Sparks recorded a music video for a song called The World I Knew for the film African Cats, which was released on April 22nd, 2011. She was featured on the Big Time Rush song Count on You and the show with the same name, Big Time Sparks, that aired June 18th, 2010. On May 5th, 2011, it was revealed that Sparks would release a non-album single, I Am Woman. To support her new single, Sparks served as an opening act for the NKOTBSB Summer Tour. On May 12th, 2011, Sparks performed I Am Woman on the American Idol Top 4 Results Show. It debuted on the US Billboard Hot 100 at number 82 with 33,000 downloads sold. It also debuted on the US Billboard Digital Songs at number 57. Sparks performed I Am Woman on Regis and Kelly on June 14th. On June 16, 2011, Sparks had her first ever bikini shoot for the cover of People's Most Amazing Bodies issue. When speaking about her weight loss and diet to Access Hollywood, Sparks said, "My diet has pretty much remained the same. If I want a piece of bread, I'm gonna have a piece of bread, but I'm making healthier decisions. Like instead of a bag of chips for a snack, I'll see if I can find an apple. I've also upped my intake of vegetables and I'm drinking a lot more water." Sparks stated in an August 2011 interview there was no scheduled release date for a third album, which was still in production. A song you got awarded was to be part of an NFL compilation album, officially Game Day Music of the NFL Volume 2. According to reports, the song would be available to download on iTunes and Amazon on September 27th. The song was co-written by Chris Weaver and Matthew J. Rogers while being produced by Cash Money Records, Cool, and Dre. On October 7th, 2011, RCA Music Group announced it was disbanding Jive Records along with Arista Records and J Records. With the shutdown, Sparks would release her future material on the RCA Records brand. On November 14th, 2011, it was announced that Sparks had recorded an original song called Angels Are Singing as part of ABC Family's 12 Dates of Christmas. On February 29th, 2012, Sparks' boyfriend Jason Derulo took to Twitter announcing the official remix of his single "It Girl" featuring Sparks. There was a video released with the remix, which showed home videos of Derulo and Sparks together as pictures. Um, on September 12th, 2011, it was announced that Sparks would be making her feature film debut, playing the lead role in the music theme pick Sparkle, a remake of the 1976 film inspired by the story of the Supremes. The remake was set in 1968 Detroit during the rise of Motown. The story focused on the younger sister, a music prodigy named Sparkle Williams, um, and her struggle to become a star while overcoming issues that were tearing her family apart. R&B singer Aaliyah was originally tapped to star as Sparkle. However, following her death in a 2001 plane crash, production on the film, which was scheduled for 2002, has been derailed. Sparkle was filmed in the fall of 2011 over a 2-month period. The movie starring both Sparks and Houston was released on August 17th in the United States. On May 21st, 2012, Celebrate the last song Whitney Houston recorded with Sparks premiered at RyanSeacrest.com. It was made available for digital download on iTunes on June 5th. The song was featured on the Sparkle original movie motion picture soundtrack album as the first official single. The accompanying music video for Celebrate was filmed on May 30th, 2012. The video was shot over 2 days and released on June 27th. A sneak peek of the video premiered on Entertainment Tonight on June 4th, 2012. On July 24th, it was officially announced that Sparks would star in her second film, an indie drama, The Inevitable Defeat of Mr. and Pete. The George Tillman Jr. directed film stars Jennifer Hudson, Sparks, Jeffrey Wright, and Anthony Mackie. Michael Starberry wrote the script, follows two inner city youths left to fend for themselves over the summer after their mothers are taken away by the authorities. Production on the film began on July 23rd, 2012 in Brooklyn. Alicia Keys is the film's executive producer. The film is produced by Street State Pictures. On August 9th, 2012, Sparks stated in an interview with Billboard that she had about 7 songs set so far for the third album. Sparks stated, "It's going to be different from what my fans have heard before. With 2009's Battlefield, it was pop rock and a little bit of pop R&B, but I'm going for more of the R&B side now. So it's like R&B pop instead of pop R&B." In an interview with Sparks and MTV, yeah, an interview with MTV, Sparks confirmed she had recorded a duet with Jason Derulo, and it would be on the album and could serve as a potential single. Sparks performed on VH1 Divas 2012 with fellow singers Miley Cyrus, Kelly Rowland, and Ciara. The show premiered on December 16th, 2012. Sparks joined singers DC and Melanie Fiona in a tribute to Whitney Houston. 2013 to 2014, Left Behind and label change. In an October 2010 interview, Sparks reviewed she had begun working on her third studio album. During an interview with Good Day New York in November 2010, Sparks confirmed she would be recording the album in New York and Arizona. In January 2011, it was reported that Sparks and John Legend were working on songs together in the studio. In early May 2013, Sparks took to Twitter announcing that she and MCA Records had finally come to an agreement with releasing new material. Sparks asked her fans to email her their opinions and frustrations regarding the delay in the release of her third studio album. A few days following the meeting, Sparks announced that her new music would be released in the fall of 2013. On July 22nd, 2013, it was announced that the first promotional track from her upcoming third studio album would be released on August 1st, 2013. Skipping a Beat was officially released on August 1st, 2013. The Buzz single became available for download on August 13th, 2013. Sparks was featured on Jason Derulo's third studio album, Tattoos, which was released on September 24th, 2013 on Vertical. It was announced that Sparks' third album had officially been completed and was awaiting release. However, it was later announced that new music from Sparks would not be released until early 2014 due to timing issues with acting projects as well as placement issues within her label RCA. On August 9th, 2013, it was announced that Sparks has signed on to join the cast of the action science fiction thriller film Left Behind. Sparks' character is named Shasta, but for the most part, her role was kept under wraps. One of the film's producers, Paul Lalonde, said that she will be a passenger on a plane that the film's main character, Captain Rayford Steele, is piloting. Sparks will co-star alongside Nicolas Cage as Captain Rayford Steele, Chad Michael Murray as Cameron Buck Williams, and Nikki Whalen as Hattie Duran. The film is set for release on October 3rd, 2014. The film's shooting began on August 9th, 2013 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. On October 7th, 2013, it was announced that Sparks would guest star in an upcoming episode in the 14th season of CSI Crime Scene Investigation. Sparks played Allison Stone, a high school teacher who somehow found herself scared and covered in blood in a hotel room crime scene. The season episode Check In and Check Out was set to air on November 20th, 2013. On December 9th, 2013, Sparks partnered with Glade and the Young People's Chorus of New York City to release a brand new Christmas holiday anthems. This Is My Wish. From December 9th until December 31st, 2013, the song was made available for free download through Glade's official website. Sparks made her first televised performance of the song on the same day on the Today Show. After experiencing multiple delays in the release of Sparks' third album due to RCA refusing to put her in their roster, citing that her acting projects had prevented them from reaching a deal. Sparks was released from her contract from RCA Records and eventually signed to Salaam Remy's new label, imprint Louder Than Life, a subsidiary of Sony Music. Remy had previously worked with Sparks on the Sparkle film soundtrack. As a result of the new deal, all the material Sparks had previously recorded for her third album under RCA has subsequently been scrapped and has since begun re-recording and writing new material for her third album since January 2014. An official announcement of Sparks signing to the new label had only been released a year later in August 2014. Wow. Um so it was announced on May 8th, 2014 that Sparks would be hosting the 2014 Billboard Music Awards Samsung Red Carpet alongside Lance Bass and Ted Stryker. Sparks was also listed to present. In an interview with AOL Radio News on May 30th, 2014, Sparks announced that the first official single off her upcoming third studio album would have a summer release with a fall 2014 album release. The album and single were expected to be released through RCA Records on August 15th, 2014. Salaam Remy took to Instagram to preview the logo for his new label, Louder Than Life, a subsidiary of Sony Music. Remy also announced that Sparks is now a part of the Louder Than Life roster. In an article with Music Connection, Remy also announced he would be producing Sparks' upcoming album during a promotional tour for Sparks' new movie, Left Behind. Sparks announced that she was in the finishing stages of her new album. Sparks announced that she is also no longer with her previous label, RCA Records. Sparks stated her single was due by the end of the year, with an album release in 2015. Sparks stated that she and her label were picking the first single, First Look, and deciding on the album name. On September 30th, Sparks' label released a promotional single for Left Behind, I Wish We'd All Been Ready, which became available on music outlets the same day. On October 23rd, 2014, Remy hosted a music showcase featuring Sparks. Sparks showcased 3 songs, 2 of which were performed live. Sparks announced that this was the first time she performed new music for people outside of the industry. On November 4th, Sparks announced that the first single off her upcoming third album will be released in a 2-week time frame. Sparks' announcement to Lance Bass brought speculation that the single would be released on November 18th, 2014. On November 23rd, Sparks announced during an interview at the American Music Awards that new music would be released on November 25th, 2014. Following that announcement, Sparks posted a clip of a song, How About Now, a remix of Drake's song. On November 24th, Sparks followed up with an official release of How About Now, which debuted on the LA Leakers SoundCloud page and website. Sparks also stated that the official release of her mixtape, Hashtag by Felicia, will be released the following day at 11:11 PS Pacific Standard Time. On November 25th, it was announced that Sparks would release her third studio album, Right Here, Right Now, in early 2015 under Louder Than Life Red Associated labels subsidiaries of Sony Music Entertainment in conjunction with 19 Recordings. On December 2nd, the song It Ain't You from Sparks' mixtape hashtag by Felicia, became available for pre-order on major music markets and was also uploaded to Sparks' Vivo YouTube page. The single was released on December 15, 2014 as a promotional single and first off from Sparks' third album on December 16th, right here, right now. Became available for pre-order on Sparks' official website. Um, on February 11th, the first single for Sparks' album, Double Tap, featuring 2 Chainz, became available for pre-order. The single was released on March 2nd, 2015, and the music video was released on March 10th, 2015. Sparks performed the Star Banger banner at the 2015 Indianapolis 500. In May 2016, Sparks was cast in the feature film God Bless the Broken Road, based on the song of the same name. While originally announced for a 2016 release, as of June 2018, it has yet to find a distributor and has not been released. On May 20th, 2016, Sparks split ways with Louder Than Life record company. On October 2nd, 2016, Food Network aired a pilot episode of Sparks' new potential series, Sugar and Sparks, focusing on her dream to own her own bakery and mastering the baking industry with the help of Duff Goldman. The first episode, Keep It Simple Sparks, was produced by Ryan Seacrest. Sparks joined Thomas Rhett and Molly Sims in judging Miss America 2018. 2018 to present, reality show and return to music. On February 12th, 2018, Sparks told OK Magazine in an interview that she was recording her fourth album. Sparks, who is currently unsigned, says she had finished 5 to 6 songs for the album. She drew inspiration from her new marriage and son. In May 2018, Sparks and Dana began production on their reality show. She said they will get to see just Jordin drop the Sparks, and you just get to see Jordin, and you get to see Dana, and you get to see both of us together and how we interact. She continues saying, I'm super excited for people to see it. It's been a little exhausting. I'm not used to cameras all in my face all the time, but I think it's really going to show a good side of us. On August 28th, it was announced that the pilot for Sparks special, Jordin Sparks, A Baby Story, would air on September 6th on Lifetime. And in August 2018, KIN Network released a web series, Heart of Batter, with Jordin Sparks, focused on Sparks' love for baking. In 2019, Sparks released a joint EP with R&B singer Elijah Blake, 1990 Forever. Sparks was cast as a Broadway replacement for Jenna Hunterson in Waitress from September 16th to November the 24th, 2019. On June 2nd, 2020, after over 5 years of not releasing any solo music, Sparks returned with the single Unknown. On July 31st, 2020, she released another single, Red Sangria. In 2021, Sparks competed on The Masked Dancer as Exotic Bird and finished in 5th place. Let's see. Yeah. So other ventures. Um, in April 2008, it was announced that Sparks would team up with cosmetics company Avon to become a spokesperson for the teen focused line Mark. In November 2008, Sparks teamed up with Wet Seal to create her own clothing line, Sparks. The line launched on November 19th, 2008, featuring sizes XS to XL. Sparks said, I'm so excited that Wet Seal and I have been able to create a line of clothing that will appeal to more girls than ever before. In October 2010, Sparks released her debut fragrance, Because of You. This fragrance was exclusively distributed at first by Dot's department store, but by November was made available to other retail stores. Sparks wanted this product to be affordable for her fans, yet still high end. When I was starting this project, I really wanted it to be affordable. I looked at some other celebrity fragrances and they were like $80. Even now, I look at a fragrance that's $80. I can't bring myself to spend that much. In March 2012, due to the success of her first fragrance, Sparks released her second fragrance, Fascinate, exclusively with Dot's Fashions as a sister scent to her first. It was announced on October 22nd, 2012, that Sparks was releasing her third fragrance, Ambition. In an interview, Sparks said, "Right now, I feel like I can take on the world. Ambition is the perfect word for where I am in my life right now." Her new scent is available in retail stores such as Bonton. It was released in stores on and online on November 8th, 2012, before Sparks presented the fragrance at an official launch party in Milwaukee on December 1st, 2012. Acting in Broadway in 29 yeah, I already in 2009 she made her acting debut on Disney's The Sweet Life on Deck, guest starring as herself in the Crossing Jordan episode. The episode aired on October 23rd, 2009. Sparks also guest starred on the hit Nickelodeon show Big Time Rush. The episodes aired on June 18th, 2010. On May 3rd, 2010, it was announced that Sparks would join the cast of the Broadway show In the Heights as Nina Rosario. Sparks took part in the production from August 19th through November 14th for a consecutive 12 weeks. In addition, Sparks did a voiceover on Team Yumi Zumi as the Blue Mermaid. The episode aired on May 13th, 2011. Let's see. Let's see. In in 2012, Sparks made her debut in Sparkle following the release of Sparkle in 2012. Sparks began auditioning for several television and film roles while also receiving scripts from companies interested in having her a part of the projects. First of which was an indie drama film, The Inevitable Defeat of Mr. and Pete, which follows two inner city youths left behind to fend for themselves over the summer after their mothers are taken away by the authorities. Sparks plays Alice, a neighbor and friend of character Mister. She will also be in the film The Grace of Jake, which follows um, ex roommate, no, excuse me, ex inmate and wandering musician Jake, who travels to a small town in Arkansas intent on exacting revenge from his father, but begins to unravel a complicated family history as he befriends the locals. The film was in post production and was set for release on October 3rd, 2014. Sparks plays Nicole Lovely, the preacher's daughter. Sparks played the part of Abby in Dear Secret Santa, a Lifetime television romantic Christmas film that premiered on November 30th, 2013. Sparks will play Shysta Carvel in Left Behind, an apocalyptic thriller based on the novel series of the same name. The film is a reboot of Left Behind, the movie, which is set on the idea of a pre-tribulation rapture. November 2013, guest starred on CSI Crime Scene Investigation. Sparks plays Allison Stone, a high school teacher who somehow finds herself scared and covered in blood in the hotel room crime scene. The season episode Check In and Check Out aired on November 20th, 2013. Okay, philanthropy. In 2007, she was asked by a relative who works for SOS Children's Villages in Florida to design a denim jacket festooned with Swarovski crystal to support orphans. In February 2008, Sparks traveled to Ghana. She was part of the delegation of George and Laura Bush to help with Malaria No More, an organization with a goal to end malaria deaths in Africa by 2015. Sparks joined Laura Bush at a um, Moby polyclinic, where the Bush donated a number of treated bed nets for to local female traders in order to help combat the scourge of malaria in Ghana. While there, Sparks sang "Amazing Grace" to the Durbar of chieftains who had gathered at the venue to give audience to Laura Bush. Sparks said, "Traveling to Ghana with Malaria No More gives me the incredible opportunity to see for myself what a difference a simple mosquito net can make in the life of a child." In 2008, Sparks supported DoSomething.org's Do Something 101 campaign by filming a public service announcement explaining the nationwide school supplies drive project. She further supported the campaign by helping out at the Do Something 101 school supply volunteer event held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. On May 20th, 2009, Sparks became an endorser for the Got Milk campaign, an American advertising campaign encouraging the consumption of cow's milk. On September 17th, 2009, Sparks took part in the VH1 Divas Special, a concert created to support the channel's Save the Music Foundation. The concert was held at the Brooklyn Academy of Music in New York, where Sparks performed the second single from her Battlefield album, SOS Let the Music Play, as well as A Broken Wing with Martina McBride. And in February 2010, Sparks was one of the many artists who contributed to We Are the World 25 for Haiti, a charity single for the victims of the 2010 Haiti earthquake. Sparks teamed up with Penny Royal Silver creator and designer Tim Foster to create her very own necklace designed for the company's signature collection. Proceeds of the necklace funded medical units in Haiti. On July 28th, 2011, Sparks performed a live surprise concert in Times Square. Sparks was named the VH1 Save the Music Foundation ambassador in 2011. It was announced on November 9th, 2011 that Sparks would be a VH1 Save the Music ambassador again for 2012. Sparks was joined by fellow American Idol contestant Chris Daughtry, Lupe Fiasco, Katy Perry, and others. During Sparks' segment as an ambassador, she hosted a surprise concert series in Times Square. Sparks and VH1 gave fans the opportunity to submit an essay on what music means to you. The winner of the essay contest won a trip for two to New York City to stand alongside of Sparks at her pop-up concert. The winner chosen was Devin Ebersol from Hagerstown, Maryland. Sparks has also shown support for Little Kids Rock, a national nonprofit that works to restore and revitalize music education in disadvantaged U.S. public schools by donating items for auction to raise money for the organization. Um, I'm mad. I'm mad I'm Mad, Are You campaign. Initiated by Sparks and her younger brother PJ in 2008, the I'm Mad, Are You campaign cultivates community advocacy and volunteerism among teens and young adults. MAD stands for Making a Difference. For on February 3rd, 2010, Sparks and David Archuleta performed at the Jordin Sparks Experience held at the Eden Rock Renaissance Hotel in Miami Beach, Florida. All all proceeds raised by the event went to a number of charities, including the Miami Children's Hospital Foundation. Since 2008, Sparks and the campaign travels to the Super Bowl's designated city to host a week of charitable events to raise money for several charities. In June 2010, the Thumbs Up to X, the TXT pledge campaign established by Allstate, made its way to Sparks Battlefield Tour, presented by Mike and Ike to encourage teens to teens and their on families not to text while driving. Fans at Sparks' concert made a pledge not to text and drive by, adding their thumbprint to a traveling banner at each of her shows. The campaign began at Sparks' Battlefield Tour on January 3rd, 2010, and ended on July 18th, 2010. Sparks is the main spokesperson for the I'm Mad Are You campaign. She also supports Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, which helps to raise money for children with cancer. Sparks traveled to Louisiana in June 2010 to visit the Gulf Coast oil spill with the Audubon Society to view the effects of the oil spill on the wildlife and marshes. Since 2008, the campaign has raised over $500,000. Okay, let's make some noise. All right, let me see. Let me see what else I could talk about here. I think that's it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Um, all right, so I'm gonna just go over the nominations and stuff. So just bear with me. 2017 Choice Awards, Choice Female Reality Variety Star, um, nomination. NAACP Image Awards, Outstanding New Artist. Jordin got the award. BET Pre Awards, Best Heartbreak Video. She got an award. And Viewers Choice No Air got a nomination, and of course, Beautiful Face Award. Um, she also won that one. Teen Choice Awards. Choice Love Song No Air. Choice Breakout Artist. She got a nomination. MTV Video Music Awards, Best New Artist, of course, nomination. American Music Awards, Favorite Adult Contemporary Artist. She won that one. Grammy Awards, Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals, No Air. People's Choice Awards, Pop Song, Favorite Pop Song, No Air. Favorite Combined Forces, No Air. She also got a nomination, and she also won the People's Choice Award. BMI Pop Awards, No Air won. NAACP Image Awards, Outstanding Duo, Group, or Collaboration, No Air nomination. MTV Australia Awards, Best Collaboration, No Air. 2010 Area Music Awards, Most Popular Australian Single, Art of Love with Guy Sebastian got a nomination. 2012 Soul Train Awards, Best Gospel Inspirational Performance, Celebrate with Whitney Houston. Won that award. BMI Pop Award Songwriter The Way by Ariana Grande also won as well. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Um, let's see. All right. I think that's it, man. I think that's gonna do it. Um, yeah, that's gonna do it. All right, that's gonna do it though. Um, all right. Um, yeah, that's gonna do it for episode 62. You like what you heard in today's episode or any previous episodes whatsoever, um, please feel free to show some love and making a charitable donation to my Cash App, which is G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital GMONEY, um, and capital STACKZ 555. Once again, it's not about breaking the bank. It's all about doing the best you can on whatever amount of money you decide to do. Is your choice, will be appreciated. So don't worry about having a lot of money to do all that. Doesn't matter. Um, so there you go, right there, man. We're gonna go to. Hold on a sec. We're gonna go to a little thing called Stream Choices on the Go. Yes. Make sure you follow Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast on Instagram alongside with Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast and my number one show, Off the Meat Rat Chains New York podcast on Facebook and Instagram, and my primary handle on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Make sure you turn on your notifications. And make sure you turn on your notifications. I will be doing weekly Instagram lives on weekly episodes. All right. So, anyway, if you go to the link in bio where it says Linktree / Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, you're gonna see a whole list of audio streaming platforms, and there's going to be the name of the show, where you can leave your voice message on whatever questions you have, any music artists, TV shows, movies, games that you want me to review, podcast shows you want me to review and stuff like that. You can leave that in a voice message on there on anchor.fm / gmoneystacks. So there you go, right there. So speaking of Anchor, this is where you can listen to all the episodes on there. So here we go. So there's Anchor, Audible, Audacity, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podfriend, Podo Polo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating on Podchaser, Podfriend, and Spotify. And of course, don't forget to listen to Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast review show on Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the number one app for music, radio, and podcasts. Hang on one second. And you can follow my other shows that's also on iHeartRadio as well, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, the Sports Edition show, and of course, Off the Meat Rack Chains New York podcast on there as well. So follow there. Make sure you subscribe to all the audio streaming platforms that I just mentioned. And last but not least, the YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and grab that subscribe button and click the naughty bell so you can be reminded when the show goes on the air via live stream and the latest episodes Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and the topics of reviews that we just went over. Stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and of course, tell a friend to another friend. Download these episodes. Share the episodes, share the videos. Make sure you share the podcast along with the link that says Linktree/Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast on there with your wives, your husbands, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your friends, and along with everybody else. So there you go, right there. All right, so I'd like to say thank you to everyone who tuned in to this episode and along with previous episodes. I am going to call this a night. I'll see you next time. And don't forget that the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. And also make sure you listen, stream, download, watch these episodes on every streaming platform whatsoever. And yeah, and also follow your dreams and do something that makes you happy mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for listening, tuning in and rocking with me. I'm off this shit. So peace and one love. I'll see you next time in the next episode. And have yourselves a good night.